Welcome, my name is Brenna, and today we are going to be doing a first impressions / wear test on some new Wet n Wild products. We are going to be trying this Wet n Wild Impossible Primer. It says that it mattifies, it hydrates, it blurs pores, it preps skin for lasting makeup, and it's impossibly silicone free. I'm interested to see how this works because most pore filling primers are silicone or have silicone in them. So I'm interested to see how this one works for being silicone free. Next, we are going to be trying the Wet n Wild Bare Focus Tinted Hydrator. It is their tinted skin veil. This I bought probably a month or so ago. I have tried it once or twice, but I haven't really paid attention to how it looked on my skin. So today I want to put it on where I pay more close attention to how it looks on me. And the last Wet n Wild product is their new Mega Last Incognito Concealer. It says it is all day full coverage concealer. I don't quite know what to expect on this. I have been trying several different concealers lately, and it seems like no matter what concealer I use, I just have such fine lines and lots of lines under my eyes that no matter what concealer I wear, it always gets like stuck in the creases, and you can just see that I'm wearing something. But I am going to be trying a little bit of a different technique today to put my concealer on, so we'll see if that helps with that problem area of my face. So first we are going to prime my complexion by putting on some moisturizer. Now is time to try this Impossible Primer. I'm only going to take that much, not a whole lot. It's a very weird texture. Like, it feels and looks like silicone would, but but it melts right into the skin. Kind of focusing on this area of my face because that's where I have the most enlarged pores at. It has a nice scent. It's not overpowering. It does make your skin a little tacky. Maybe I'm supposed to put it all over. But I'd say it filled in my pores a little bit. Not anything like wild and crazy. I can definitely tell a little bit of a difference. But I do like the way that it feels. And the smell of it's very nice, but the smell doesn't linger. So now that we have our primer on, we are going to go in with the Tinted Hydrator. So we're gonna kind of dab this on the skin. All right. Now we'll take our sponge and just press it into the skin. All right, this definitely has a more natural finish. You can tell by the shininess. Not shininess, but glow to my skin. And now with the Tinted Hydrator over top of the primer, it looks really good. They pair very well together. Now let's go in with this Incognito Concealer. Ooh, yes. This seems to be the new thing with concealers, and it's this really flat, like bendy brush. And I love it. All right, so I am going to put some concealer right here and right here on both eyes, or under both eyes, I should say. I'm finding the older that I get, less is more. When I was out getting the concealer today, I picked up this little e.l.f. concealer brush. It was under $2. Definitely did a good job at concealing right here. And you probably can't tell because I have that there, but did a really good job. Right now we're gonna try to do this outer one. Just kind of taking the brush and patting the concealer into my skin. Okay, I don't know if this is gonna work. This is pokey. Feels pokey. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of that. Good thing it was under $2. All right, we're just gonna use our pinky. So far, so good. Now I'm gonna use it to cover up a couple blemishes that I have on my skin. Oh, and I think I forgot to mention the Tinted Hydrator. I have the shade Porcelain, and that is also the shade, oh no, in the concealer I have the shade Fair. Okay, this concealer does an amazing job concealing. Whew, I am loving how my skin looks so far. Primer, good. Tinted Hydrator, good. Concealer, good. All right, I am going to turn off the camera and do the rest of my makeup, and then I will be back. All right, so I am going to do a little wear test. Right now it is 4:07 p.m. and I will probably have this makeup on until probably at least 10 or 11 tonight. So yeah, that'd be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, a good 6 hours. So that'd be a good amount for a wear test on. I will be back later with an update. I forgot, I also wanted to show you what this looked like in natural light. So I'm staying in front of my bedroom window. Looks really good. I like it. So I did not get around to recording my final thoughts on these Wet n Wild products. I wanted to hop on now and at least let you know how these items wore throughout the day. The Impossible Primer wore well. It's not anything super exciting, but it did keep my skin matte all day, which I do love. Sometimes when I use primers, they tend to make my skin oily, and this one did not. So I will definitely be using it again, but it's not the best primer that I've ever tried. The Tinted Hydrator Skin Veil wore well also. It didn't settle into my smile lines or around my nose. It stayed, the natural glow that it gave kind of wore off a little bit, but for wearing it for 6 hours, it stayed on pretty well. And the Incognito Concealer did crease on me just like I thought it would, but that's just my under eyes. That's just a personal thing. Doesn't mean it's going to do that for everybody. But the coverage is amazing and very long lasting, and I will definitely continue using it. So yeah, if you liked this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you are not subscribed, and I will catch you in the next one.